Welcome, guys. Welcome to the very first episode of Inner Circle Conversations. If this is your first, or it will be our first time here, regardless. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And maybe I'll put your idea for you to pronounce it here, but it's not that hard. Like maybe it really rolls off the tongue. And this is
Inner Circle Down Kena.
Yeah, Kena.
Let's get into it, bro.
Yeah, so how did we meet? Like, how long have we known each other? We want to tell people share that. So basically, we went to secondary school together. I think we met in first year in secondary school, basically. So that was basically like 2014. So we knew each other for about 10 years, 11 years, 2025, 10 plus years basically. So for the people that do not know, what would you say Inner Circle is to them? Like,
so Inner Circle is like the brand, is the merch, is our merch basically. It's like the banner of the whole thing, like an umbrella.
Yeah.
And then like under it there'll be like a lot of things coming under and stuff like that. So like the pivots, if I can say that, of the whole brand itself.
Yeah. I feel like you explained it very well. Inner Circle, like, it's just our merch, because like how we started out, we just started out like, oh, let's make clothes. But then along the line, he pitched me this idea, and I was like, bro, that's cool, let's do it as well. We'll try and evolve, because like as artists, I don't think like you should confine yourself to like one medium of creating art. So I feel like Inner Circle is just like the base. Then Inner Circle Conversation, what this is right now, is just like another branch, and whatever happens will just be like other branches. So like I said, like we've known each other for quite some time, and I said Inner Circle has been in the works for quite some time as well. So after all this time, like why did we decide to do like right now after all this time?
Right now, I think there's not like a major reason, because like it's been in the works for some time. So we didn't say, okay, like this year, said since 2020. So we didn't say like, okay, this year we're going to do it, right? So just like we've been beating ourselves over like, oh, let's do this shit. And like, here we are, man.
I won't say like procrastinating. Procrastination is part of it, because 2020 when like final year of secondary school, like let's do right now, like I had a circle of friends that kind of relied on that were able to push it on, that were like into this type of stuff. But then I don't know what just happened, like COVID, everything. But then we ended up in the same uni as well, and I was like, bro, like this is the perfect time. As well, coming into our first year uni, by the time we're in our final year, we'll be the biggest in Nigeria, because we've been doing this for 4 years or 5 years, whatever it is. But then just didn't happen. Like, 1 year gone by, 2 years gone by, 3 years gone. But it's what it is, and like it's finally happening. But yeah, so and I was gonna ask somebody watching, just be like, bro, these guys are doing another clothing brand, like, bro, like, come on, man, focus on your books or something, like. So what do you think? Because I know like someone watching this can just have that exactly, bro, another brand. What do you think of that? Like, do you think like the game, like, do you think it's too saturated, or like is it oversaturated in fact?
I would not say oversaturated, right? But I would say like, yeah, this is saturated. Like every new week, every new month, there's a new clothing brand, that kind of stuff here. And I believe in like 2026, 2027, the space will be so intense, because there will be a lot of clothing brands and like you don't even know like what to wear. But then it still boils down to like your intention behind it. I believe like some brands are like just do this stuff where like thinking like it's a get rich quick scheme, yeah? Like you just make clothes on X amount, sell for Y amount, make Z amount, some stuff like that. So I think it boils down to how hard you work and like how long you work consistently in this. It goes out to your intention behind the shop.
I kind of agree, but I feel like we haven't even gotten there yet, because compared to, I know it's kind of wrong comparing us to the US market. I don't think that people have the same purchasing power, don't have like the same income. We think we have brands here, over there is even times 2, like times 3 or whatever we think it is here. I can just give people like the chance to try. Like, I've never been like not okay to not try. You understand? And I feel like you're making clothes, like your market definitely got to.
Yeah, there's someone out there.
You understand? There's someone who's out there for like somebody who obviously love like what you're doing.
Like, if you love it, so much.
Do you understand? Like,
I know that I say it boils down to time, because like with time you find your people.
yeah.
Because if you do like 1 year now and you say, okay, more, nobody's buying merch, just give up and go and do your
Own thing now.
something else. But like with time you find your people and like before it goes crazy.
What would you say like makes Inner Circle different? Like, what do you think separates us from next brand or A brand or B brand? What do you just say makes Inner Circle different?
You know what's funny, like the rollout will already come now, because normal brands, brand A, brand B, come out like collection, buy collection, brand B come out like why they had this matching behind with some shit, and I just made the cool shit. But then the rollout coming out like a video, and like you be like, yo, what's this? Like the clothing brand, the video.
Fair point. And I feel like also I feel like we have a backstory. So I think give you guys the backstory of the brand when I was telling them how we met. I feel like that would have been the point to the backstory. But now that I was talking about what makes so different, like the backstory of Inner Circle is kind of funny. So like basically we're in secondary school here. So we're just like cool fly guys now. Then like some guys in the class were just calling us elites or like we didn't like chilling with the rest of the class or some crazy shit. You know, like normal secondary school mean girls beef now.
The kind of stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't like those guys. So from elites or guys are kind of separatists or feeling like I don't use word classes because we're not classes. So it was just like me, himself, Laju, shout out Laju because he put us on a lot of stuff back then. Some other guys like that, so it was like bro, these guys are moving like shit. Yeah, like I was like, bro. But then when we're talking about brand names, because I think Laju wanted to do one when we were still in school. I think we had one or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're just already looking at two word names, like two.
Oh, there was even Stick Boys only.
Yeah, there was Stick Boys only. Like we're trying to do some kind of catchphrase name.
Yeah.
So we're not like so playing from elites to there. Just landed on Inner Circle because it's kind of like the backstory to it. That's the backstory. Obviously, every other brand, if you ask them, like they might have their own backstory, but like we're just like sharing like ours with you, so you just know. And I also said that like it took some time before like putting anything out, like products, whether it was like merch or videos or whatever it is, or just even putting ourselves out there. Because we're doing the homework, I guess. Because we're researching game, just the space in general, the space in Nigeria, internationally, even in Lagos alone, just this ecosystem of us went to Street Soap for 2 years. You know, when Street Soap was, I think 2019, 2020, then we just, how did these guys like get to this level? Do you understand? I think the brands there were cults. I think Tito Joe's cults. Triple threat. I think Optimus, those type of brands, like those are
Ashcroft was there now.
Ashcroft there. I think Ashcroft was there. That they did give away when the came in. I think some of these brands, like we're kind of privileged that just meet them one on one and just ask like you bro, like kind of shows the ropes. Even if we didn't into action, then it's kind of like subconscious already. So yeah, that's basically it. So what would you say like Inner Circle Conversations is? This video concept or this YouTube idea? Like what do you think it is?
So Inner Circle Conversation, I think for now, like the major reason the YouTube is there, like under it, the other people that come online, like let's say blogs, campaigns, like other stuff like that. Yeah. For now, yeah, the main point of the YouTube is where we bring people, creatives and creators basically to like have a seat with us and have a conversation with us, and then talk about the moment it clicked. I mean, we're not just coming to talk to them about like music, clothes, how do you make clothes or the manufacturers and stuff like that. We're trying to go like deep into it, right? Like the moment it clicked out, the failure, the genuine human experience, basically, like, like searching for the truth behind the craft. So I think that's about it, like Inner Circle Conversation. So
that's basically, I feel like you said it all basically, like just come and like get the stories behind some of your favorite producers, some of your favorite musicians, some of your favorite clothing brand owners. If we're privileged enough, we can get that person and just have a chat like, why did you create this? I think that's it. So speaking of Inner Circle Conversations, what are some of your goated guests that like you would like to have that like you know that you want to sit on this couch or once we have a conversation with you, like into your like it's gone.
I think first of all, so like to bring a guest on, I believe the person's already goated.
Oh, actually, because
yeah,
you've done enough for recognition.
For recognition, right? Like you said, my own people are like.
Give us 3 from Nigeria, 3 globally.
I think first I'll say Ireti.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Ireti, shout out.
Because like she's the one that built the platform.
That's true.
Streetwear, right? So back in 2019, right? So I think then after Ireti, my second pick will be Zlatan.
Okay.
Yeah, because Zlatan like did crazy stuff in the music industry, right? And came to the fashion industry, like his brand is going crazy. And then the third person will be
Ashake, because I like his music, I like his personal style. I really want to know his thought process behind music and fashion as well. And he looks like a really like raw, unfiltered guy. Doesn't really give a damn what people think about him, you know. And that's just really cool. Yeah, that's
and for like John guests, first I'll say Jerry Lorenzo.
We are going to be your bag for this place, okay?
Like he started off in the garage, right? And then now like what we all know as Feel Good. Yeah, that show's cool. Then Sloan.
You quite Sloan.
Because like
controversial now.
Because I've been looking at the guy's painting, right? I want to know like the reason why he thought like whatever he's painting could make him this much better, take him this much far. Because like these were paintings we were doing back in the days, you know, back then in primary school, right? So I want to know like his thought process behind the whole craft. I really love what he's doing too. And then for the third person, I'll go with Rico Owens.
Rico, Michelle.
So both of them.
Because imagine Rico and Michelle sitting down with, like just having a chat.
Those guys are like the hardest. So, because like they've been doing big for like how long, bro? Long time, and like the way they started, they stayed true to their craft till now. Even like when they started, cause like people weren't like really fucking with what they were doing.
Yeah.
But now everyone's trying to ride the wave.
Obviously, as we said, for us, like, because obviously, when nobody knows that for us to consider it, just for us to want to hear your story, like, and for us to be like, oh, other people deserve to hear your story. Obviously, you're already doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's another level of like when you've never been outside like that, but everybody knows that you have a track record of doing something crazy. So I'll be like, my first pick will be someone like Genevieve. Because Genevieve is I don't know Genevieve the actress.
The actress. Okay, the actress.
I always like Genevieve. So because Genevieve is like a generation before us, and also I feel like that would be bridging the gap. And I don't think I've seen like any recent interview of Genevieve, bro. Like that would just be crazy. Everybody will know that, oh bro, these guys are going insane. Like, how did you get Genevieve to sit down here, bro? Then I'll be where was it I go? Nigeria. I would be Jerick, I feel, because like the same reason except for Zlatan, I feel Jerick has done the same music, he's doing that, like, and he has like his own niche market, bro. Like everybody in the East knows who Jerick is. That guy can go December 20,000 stadium done, bro. And he has his own like clothing brand as well. Just drops his own P and like just stays unique to himself. And I don't really see Jerick outside like that. So I feel Jerick. And lastly, I'll be like Yinka Ash, because I feel like bro, Ashbox is like done, bro. That's the godfather of everything, bro. Like in Nige, like guys, it's basically on the Mount Rushmore now in Nige. So yeah, Yinka Ash, Jerick, Genevieve, Slum, you get to shout those. Globally, what would I be like? I'll be like Pharrell. Because Pharrell, bro, music production, done that. There's a time that the listeners go on radio, Pharrell songs, music itself, singing. There was a time that Pharrell used to rap, even though he used to draw some of the hardest verses. Pharrell rapping, Cruise, Billionaire Boys go like, oh, what? Oh, Pharrell's the guy bro beep to Young, like, bro, that's some influential P. Now he's doing the Louis Vuitton P. Even before Louis Vuitton, he did the skincare, human race. He has basically done it all. Like, the peak of creativity in the nigga. Like, I know that's I don't want to just kind of like glazing, but like, bro, that's Pharrell is allowed, bro. It's allowed, bro. And Nigo. I feel like Nigo Babe, because I mentioned Babe for Pharrell. Like, bro, Nigo, like, Babe was like a wave. If you didn't have like a Babe piece at some point, like, your child, are you even into clothes? Do you even know what, like, do you understand? I feel like it was that guy. He was that guy. Just imagine Nigo, Japanese translator, like, just sitting there, like, oh, we're going. I feel like I can leave it at that. Like, I won't say, but the third one is like open for like whoever wants to come. So obviously, aside from just chatting with guests here, we want to have like kind of discourse about what's happening in the like space of like today, so we can just like get that person's POV. So we kind of have like a topic that we just like introduce to the guest, and the guest will just get the person's opinion on it basically. So basically, our guest today, our topic for today, so remember, is do you think imitation is flattery? Because we see something like where one brand decides to do something and every other brand kind of like follows suit, like in a certain way. Yeah. Do you understand? I give the examples in my head. I don't know, do you understand what I'm trying to do? Imitation of flattery. What do you think about? Just give us your opinion on that.
So I believe as a young creator, right, when you reach out to people, right, they tell you, okay, get inspiration from everywhere, anywhere, like, okay, go on Pinterest, go on this, go on that, go to this platform. But then you're being called out when you're being derivative. But then, like, how am I meant to find my footing without trying others do dig? So I think there's a thin line between imitation and inspiration, and like it's really hard to like navigate it without like offending someone. Okay. So, but then I think it boils down to the intention behind it still, because you can have two people, right, A and B. This guy's trying to learn, evolve, get into the space, and be relevant, you get. And the other one is just trying to bypass hard work, just take someone's design, compose random on it, and
just move
that kind of stuff here. So the first person that's imitation, and the second one is Steph.
Steph is the guy just trying to bypass all the hard work.
Goes back, taking back to the question, right? Imitation flattery. Right. Me, I don't have a problem with it, but at least I know sometimes I get inspiration from like
other guys.
Yeah, but I just think you just don't get lost trying to find yourself, try and make it true to your craft and true to you.
I feel like you just find the blueprint and make it unique to yourself. I feel, and I feel like if you're being imitated, up to a point that like for someone to want to imitate you, you're doing something right. I won't like really have a problem with it because one, if you're imitating it, I've already done that, so it's kind of like behind me, kind of. Do you understand? So I won't really have a problem with that. Oh, you're trying to come up on the ladder, you're trying to come up the rope. So I don't really have a problem with that. As you say, like, just don't make that like copying all that. Just don't make that your entire thing. Sometimes try and be the one to push the envelope, because that will actually like. Do you understand? What can push you to the forefront of things itself.
Yeah.
So don't just be guy that's like dubbing from A, dubbing from B, dubbing from C. Do you understand? Be like the guy that's like sometimes bro, this guy is going crazy.
Yeah.
So like be the person other people are imitating. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that should be it. So next on the outline here is like we're meant to do a fit check, but I don't think we're going anything crazy. Just plain white tee. But like I think we have to show the people this because this is what's dropping first. This is the inner circle shorts.
I mean, you can see it while I'm sitting.
You want to stand up to show the people. Yeah, that's the inner circle shorts dropping first. Then I'm wearing the sweats. I'm not sure I'm going to stand up to show you guys this because
This is the same.
It's the same design, kind of just a few details that are missing on the bottom of the pants. These are still in the works. They're not released yet. This is basically one of one. Right? You understand? So yeah, but these are the shorts that are dropping first. So you guys should anticipate that because dropping next. Please save your piece ready. Even if you're like you can't buy the shorts, subscribe, like, share, tell a friend. Like, bro, any form of support is like is well appreciated. Thank you so much. And yeah, shout out who you want on the next episode.
Well, before we start going crazy, man, I want us to like bring on like creatives around us or creators around us, right? Like artists, producers, owners of brands and stuff like that.
That you know are big.
That we know, yeah.
So what would you have in mind?
I have a couple names in mind. You know, let's do producer first.
Yeah, because I feel producers actually because they don't really get enough like limelight.
Oh, these guys are the ones behind the song.
Crazy songs.
What you're hearing is just
no, like the artists are putting in work as well. That's not what they meant. But like producers, they do a lot of groundwork as well. So yeah, shout out to the producers. Do you have any producer in mind that wants?
I have a couple, but like let's do Shally first. Shally the champion.
Okay, shout out Shally champion, man. Shally, shout us, man. Come sit down with us, bro, please.
Yeah, bro. Alright, pull up on us, man. Let's do this.
Yeah, and yeah, that's basically for the first ever episode of Inner Circle Conversations. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching to the end.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your siblings, tell your sister. Cause why not, bro? Like, and yeah, I feel like you just bear with us because like this is our first episode. As you progress, like the production will get better, the settings because we have guests on. Because this is just us, bro. So just shot this in the crib, and yeah, thank you so much. Peace.
Say cozy, man.
Imagine the stuff you record, bro.
I was thinking.